Warning, puppy not included in this gaming setup. With that being said, let's get straight into it. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be taking a look at my new gaming setup that I've been putting together over the last few months. I'm a console player, so I've obviously put together a PC for video editing and streaming. And it's all within a budget for the average gamer, so nothing too expensive, but it'll get the job done. So if you're looking for inspiration on obviously getting yourself set up with a streaming PC and obviously some video editing tools, then this is the video for you. So with that being said, let's get straight into today's video. I just wanted to give you guys a little rundown of my main gaming rig just before we get started. So I use the Xbox One X, a Scuf gaming controller that's seen better days, and the Turtle Beach Stealth X800 wireless headsets. In no way, shape or form will this impact the rest of the setup. It's just to give you guys and console players the type of hardware I run in case you're looking for comparisons, or in case you're just looking for to run something like really similar for obviously an affordable budget. But the setup going forward will work perfectly fine with any headset, any controller or console or gaming PC. I thought to start off with the one item that I wouldn't recommend, especially if you're working off a budget. The main reason being, people are going to see it in this video and probably wonder why I didn't mention it. And I am talking about my first monitor, the Acer Predator XB281 HK. It's a 4K ultra high definition monitor with a 1 millisecond response time and G-Sync, which all sounds great on paper, but if you're a console player like myself, it'd be a total waste of money, and here's why. So in my inexperience of knowledge on monitors, when I first started looking into 4K monitors, I ran into a few problems. First reason was totally my fault. The monitor itself is G-Sync, which if you're an Xbox One X player, it doesn't, well, the Xbox itself doesn't actually support G-Sync. It supports AMD FreeSync, so getting this monitor would be a total waste of money, especially if you're a console player. So I suppose that's a head up to Xbox One X players more than anything else. I'm not too sure if PlayStation's FreeSync stroke G-Sync is the same, but just make sure when buying a monitor it's supported by AMD FreeSync and not G-Sync. And the second reason being, well, poor marketing by Acer themselves, is the actual monitor is obviously advertised as a 4K gaming monitor, which is completely off the mark. The DP port is 4K, so if you were to be a PC gamer you'd be totally fine, but the HDMI port is only a 1.5 port, which I don't know if anybody knows the technical terms to do with HDMIs, but for it to be a 4K port it needs to be a 2.0 port. So it is a 4K monitor, but at the same time only for PC players, and they don't state that in the description on the website. When I approached Acer about it, I just basically got fobbed off with some excuse that my monitor is obviously out of its 14-day return policy, which I wasn't too happy about. So yeah, and to be honest, the price of the monitor as well is ridiculous. I think at the time I paid £400, which was probably back in 2017. And if you have a look on Amazon now, it's like £570, which I think is ridiculous. And plus you can get a lot of better PC monitors for video editing at a fraction of the price. You know, we're talking between £150 and £200. There's no need for G-Sync, FreeSync or 1 millisecond response time in this particular circumstance. So that's why in this particular setup I'd probably avoid like the plague. Next up we're going to talk about the other monitor, and this time it's obviously some good news. Once it learns a bit more about actual monitors in general. So this is the BenQ EL2870U. It's a 28-inch Ultra HD 4K gaming monitor, and yes, it does have a 2.0 HDMI port, along with the 1 millisecond response time, HDR, AMD FreeSync, which obviously is perfect for console players, So any Xbox gamers out there, if you don't choose this monitor, then make sure it does have AMD FreeSync like mentioned before and not G-Sync, otherwise you're not going to see the benefits. So 4K gaming on console is possible with this monitor, and for all those specs it'll cost you just under £300. I think it's about £290 now, which is remarkable for the price. I think it's a well-known fact that BenQ has always been on a lower price scale of obviously the gaming monitors in general. That's why they're quite popular, and I think for the specs that this gives you, especially for that 2.0 HDMI port, you're probably looking at another £100 to £200 on any of the other leading brands. Next, I thought I'd quickly mention the speakers that I bought from Amazon. These are the Logitech Z200 multimedia speakers. They were £15.99. Some monitors don't come with speakers, so in this case that was another flaw the Acer Predator monitor had. But yeah, these are cheapest chips on Amazon. Again, link to all these products that I'm mentioning, by the way, will be in the description below. So next I want to talk about my mic. I use the Samsung Meteor mic, which is a very professional, high quality USB microphone, which comes with a relatively affordable price at £50 to £60. It's a lot cheaper than the Blue Yeti, and obviously from reviews that I've looked at online there's no difference in the Blue Yeti, so if you've had any experience with that and you're looking for a cheaper alternative, then the Samsung Meteor mic is just for you. It comes with 3 built-in foldable legs to sit right on top of your desktop, but as you can see by my setup I have a table mounted Numa stand. Again, the link will be in the description for both of these items. The stand, well, the scissor crane arm cost me, like, I think it was £13, so really inexpensive, but adds a professional finish if you wanted to obviously get the mic off the table and out the way so you can just concentrate on gaming. For a webcam, I'm using the Logitech C920. It's the #1 selling webcam on Amazon. It's full HD at 1080p, and it clips just onto the top of the monitor for ease of use, and you can probably pick it up for around about £50, so you can't really complain with that. Next I wanted to talk about my mouse and keyboard. Firstly we'll start with the mouse. As you can see, this is a Corsair mouse. It's the Harpoon HGB optical gaming mouse. It's a very basic gaming mouse, and obviously you don't really need anything too spectacular for video editing or streaming. I will leave a link in the description below so you can have a look at the specs of the mouse, but at a reasonable £25 for one of the better brands as well, you can't really complain. I was just looking for something that would last, obviously with a decent brand name, so yeah, you're not going to find much better for obviously £25. The Corsair keyboard I'm using is the K55, again the RGB membrane gaming keyboard. It comes with 6 programmable macro keys for ease of use, full functioning multimedia controls, and it looks really cool with the backlighting, which is obviously something that I was obviously looking for when I bought the keyboard and mouse. We'll discuss the backlighting a little bit further into this. And it cost £48, which again isn't bad considering it's a Corsair keyboard. You can't really complain. Again, the link is in the description. As you can see from the footage, the Corsair keyboard and mouse have got backlighting, which is a programmable feature from Corsair. All you need to do is download a piece of software from their website, or simply Google IQ, or just follow the link in the description again. There's tons of customization options like colours, colour patterns, if you'd like them to flash on and off or just be a solid colour. You can have one colour, you can have several colours, the possibilities are endless, but it's a great customizational option that Corsair have implemented with their products. If you do plan to use the PC strictly for video editing and live streaming, you could probably go for a cheaper keyboard and mouse, but for me I wanted to go for a good brand name, something that would last and obviously is good on the eye as well. And finally, the streaming stroke video editing PC that I got this from a website called Chillblast. They offer a build your own PC service online, which is obviously great for people who don't know too much about building PCs, and you probably pay about the same price as you would do if you were to buy all the parts individually, which is great. With payment plans on offer, this makes obviously taking that next step into getting yourself a high powered rig more accessible, especially for the average gamer. But obviously I want to take a little closer look at the website with you guys, so let's jump over onto the desktop and take a look. So here we are guys on the Chillblast website. Just before we get into build a custom PC, I just wanted to show you some information on the delivery situation, as it is a UK based website, but rest assured they do deliver worldwide. We'll take a look at that right now. If you go to delivery, you'll see the standard order details and obviously delivery details for UK. We do international delivery to European zones. Obviously they break down into countries here, which you can see there, but it does say at the bottom, if you don't see your country listed but above, please send us an email and we'll provide a shipping quote. So they do deliver to the US and obviously other areas of the world. I'm not sure if your countries have something similar to Chillblast, but obviously if there isn't a website where you can build a custom PC online, they build it for you for around about the same price you'd pay if you bought in the part yourself, then definitely go and give Chillblast go and check it out. I will say now that this isn't a sponsored video, they haven't asked me to do this, they haven't paid me, they didn't give me the computer for free. I literally just found the process of obviously being quite new to all the terminology for graphics cards and things that I needed. I was quite new to all that, so the fact that they provide a service and do all the dirty work for you, especially for the average gamer, I just thought it was brilliant. So let's jump into build a custom PC. As you see, it pops up straight away with platforms. I didn't know what platform was the best for me, so I just clicked view all, and then it comes up with all the different types of PCs. These start off relatively low, so for this price everything's included. For standard, you get a standard graphics card, processor, memory board, the whole lot. So if you look underneath, it says best for or best games. So this one's a PC gaming PC. I went for this one here. So it's the multitasking, streaming and video editing, which is exactly what I wanted, and it was a base price of 573. So all you have to do is you just click it and it brings you onto this page. So on this page, I'll come back to that in a minute. So this is what you get here for the price here. So I'm not too sure, obviously, I'm not perfectly up to date on all the different processing memory graphics, what you'll need, but the fact that they say this is for streaming and video editing, I'm gathering this is good enough. I certainly know a core processor is definitely anyway. So what you can do is, if you wanted to change your processor, this one's already loaded up, so you click add. This is the one that's already selected, it's in the blue. It gives you a recommended, so we'll just go for recommended for this video. Power supplies, you wanted to change your power supply, but I think I just kept the original. The graphics card, you can, if you wanted to turn this into a gaming PC as well, I suppose you'd go for the high end ones, but it's ridiculous. So for me personally, I think I might have just stayed at this one. It's definitely in the video. I don't think I went that far, so I might have went that far, but we'll keep it this for now. The case, I went for the Cooler Master box, as you can see earlier in the video. The motherboard, I think with this one I just went for the top one, with there not being much of a difference in price. And then the every option's customized. I'll just click through these as quick as I can. Ultimate recommended thermal paste. I'm gathering that to put all the parts in surely. I think I might have just kept it at the 8. Well, yeah, I did keep it at the 8GB of RAM. That is well enough for any video editing or streaming PC. This is obviously what you'll see earlier in the video is all the colours. That was this one. I decided to add a little bit more just to obviously have the flashing light. So I went for that one. I don't think I've done anything with this. These are just the gigabyte storage I'm gathering. I didn't go for anything like that. Hard drives, I think it just, again, this one's just a standard hard drive. I might have went to a 2TB, I'm not too sure. But we'll just keep it like that for now. And as you can see, we're slowly but surely making our way to all, to all the other, make your way through all these. If you want to add yourself a sound card, the operating system is already picked at Windows 10, even though it doesn't show this, don't worry about that. But obviously click it, just in case. Yeah, so what happens is once you've clicked everything through, and obviously you're happy with your selection, it comes up with the breakdown of the order here. Now obviously my PC was a little bit more expensive than this, but obviously it's a lot of money for somebody to just throw at a computer. So maybe you could take a few things off, like this is just for literally just for the eye, so you don't really have to have that. But when you get everything perfectly fine, obviously it starts off at 573, so that will be perfect. You can actually just pay straight away, or you can do a finance option. So I went for the finance option. I'm actually paying about that, to be fair. I'm paying about that per month for mine. Obviously you click into these details to take it further, and I think you sign up with Hitachi Finance. So it's all above board. It's a really good website. As I say, this isn't I'm not getting paid to do this. I just thought, when I was looking to build a PC first time, I couldn't find any website that done it for you, and then I just happened to search, and I came up to this website. So I don't think many people know about Chillblast, especially in the UK. So I hope this helps, and obviously if you do go for it, let me know in the comments section below obviously what you chose. It'd be nice to compare models with people, and also know that I've helped everybody out. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. And obviously if you did enjoy the video, drop a like. If you want to talk about any of the products that I've mentioned in the video below, please comment, and I'll be sure to answer them for you. But as I say, all the links to all the products that I've got are in the are in the comment section below, so feel free to take a look at that. And until next time, guys, take care.